before the dust could settle after the highly contested 2016 presidential and parliamentary polls, a section of NRM party stalwarts launched a campaign to remove the presidential age limit. That amendment, if achieved, would ensure that President Museveni, who has ruled the country since 1968, would have another shot at the presidency in 2021.
We request that Article 102 in our country's constitution, which says the president should be between the age of 35 and 75, should be completely removed.
But a survey carried out among 185 MPs of the 10th Parliament indicates that as many as 73% of the legislators are opposed to the constitutional amendment to remove the presidential age limit. As many as 65% of the ruling party MPs want the presidential age limit to stay, while 35% would vote for its removal. Meanwhile, 77% of the MPs prefer that the selection of commissioners of the Electoral Commission should include an open application process and public vetting.
Of course, you should remember that there are different experiences from different countries. So to what extent is it inclusive? To what extent does it accommodate the aspirations of everyone?
By political affiliation, 55% of NRM party MPs say the selection of the commissioners should follow a process of open application. That position is backed strongly by the opposition at 93%, followed by the independents at 60%. The report further shows that 21% of the NRM trust the current system of appointment, while only 13% of the independents share the same view. However, the opposition politicians suggest that the vetting committee should also be independent.
The majority of the members of the appointments committee are members of NRM. So that also puts another question.
The contract of the current Electoral Commission, headed by Engineer Badru Chigundu, will expire in November this year, and in the line with the Constitution, the President is expected to appoint a new team. However, with a number of by-elections set to be conducted, there are those who feel that Chigundu should be allowed to finish the job he started.
The President can use his prerogative, maybe either to extend the time of the current EC, to enable us to have a proper EC.
The aftermath of the 2016 presidential and parliamentary polls witnessed renewed calls from several groups, among them election observers and opposition parties, for electoral reforms, including the disbanding of the Electoral Commission for a fresh and independent one. To what extent these concerns will influence the appointment of the new team will be closely watched. Solomon Kawesa, NTV.